Social media influencers wield tremendous cultural, political, and economic power, affecting the beliefs and purchases of numerous users without even encountering them in person. But what if I told you that some of these influencers aren't even real people?
Hi, I'm Jul Parke. For my PhD project, I've been tracking the social media activities of virtual influencers, computer-generated characters that look just like real humans and do the work of social media influencers.
On average, virtual influencers get triple the likes and comments that human social media users receive. And in 2021, America's first virtual influencer, Lil Miquela, earned an $11 million paycheck for brand endorsements online.
I know what you're thinking. Who is making virtual influencers? Why are they making them? What's going to happen now that generative artificial intelligence makes it so much easier for anyone to make their own virtual influencer? Thanks for asking. That's exactly what my research is about.
Specifically, I investigate why the creators of these virtual humans engage in the pattern of digitally creating young women of color, especially when many of these creators are male and often of different racial identities. I'll share a few examples. Shudu is a virtual South African supermodel created by Cameron James Wilson, a British fashion photographer who imitated features from Mattel's Princess of Africa Barbie doll and the Somalian model Iman. Scholar Francesca Sobande calls this digital blackface. Lil Miquela, a Brazilian-American robot girl, is the brainchild of Trevor McFadries and Sarah Decaux, neither of whom are actually Brazilian. Rosie, South Korea's first virtual influencer, was produced by an AI startup which aggregated datasets to produce the trendiest female face for Gen Z audiences. By using cultural theorist Stuart Hall's circuit of culture, which engages production and consumption, representation and identity, as well as regulation, as interlinked and significant factors which speak to the creation and recreation of power dynamics in our society, I analyze and compare the development of these three virtual influencer companies through a content analysis of financial records, public statements, social media content, and interviews.
As of yet, Canada isn't home to any virtual influencers. But the internet holds more than 200 virtual influencers today.
That's more than a 90% rise over the course of the last 7 years. No country in the world has a governance framework for these powerful non-humans, and that's a problem.
In short, by investigating patterns of commercializing gender and race in new dimensions of digital identity and labor, I address critical gaps in literature and policy interventions which look at the phenomenon of virtual social media influencers today.